Spring OST 2021 released test items for algebra. Here we go, number 11. Complete the table using the function f of x equals 2 times x plus 2 plus 4x. This is a topic 3 question. We just need to take this function and evaluate it for the values of x. Now over here, this is tricky because this one here we have to kind of go backwards. This second column, these are the y values. So these are your x values and these are your y values. So the first and the third are not too bad, but the second and fourth one are a little bit more tricky. So here's what I'm going to do. I have this function. Let's go and graph it in Desmos. So f of x equals 2 times x plus 2, close parenthesis, plus 4x. Okay? And it is a linear equation, so it's a linear graph, right? So there you go. So we can do a couple things, right? So I can actually input these x values in the next table. So if I do f of 0, notice it spits it out, 4. So this f of x value is going to be 4. I can do the same thing if I change the 0 to a 10. That's 64. So this is 64. But now I cannot do that for column or for the second row and the fourth row because I'm not given the x value. I'm given the y value. I need to go backwards and find the x value. So here's where I'm going to use the graph, right? I need to find when y is 16. So if I take a look here, I'm going to drag it to when y is 16. So here's y is 15. Here's where y is 16, right here. And if I go over to the graph, all I need to do is identify what is the x value that goes with that y of 16. And if you go all the way down, you see it crosses it at 2. Right? To double check this, I'm going to do f of 2 to see if I get 16. And there we go, f of 2 is 16. So I know that this right here is 2. And I'll do the same thing with 94. Now 94 is a lot bigger, right? So let me scroll all the way up to when y is 94. I can also zoom out if I wanted to, right? Okay. All right, so here's close to, everything's worth 2 now. Okay, everything's worth 1. So 91, 92, 93, 94. So here, right there, is when y is 94. I'm going to go over here, and now I hope that each of these is counting by ones, right? So 1. Let me just double check that real fast. Oh wait, okay, look. Okay, so let me go back to put that. So look down here. See the faded? It does. It tells you what the x-axis is. They are counting by 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So when x is 15, y is 94. I'm going to check that. All right, I'm going to change the 2 to a 15. And there I go. I got 94. So in my table, I feel comfortable putting a 15 there, and that's when f of x is 94. Functions, very important. Make sure you know how to evaluate functions and understand that a function is just a graph with points. The table just represents the points.